Ok, hello chào mọi người. Ờ, Chào mọi người đã quay trở lại đến với Horizon Zero Dawn một lần nữa. Mình nghĩ là cũng gần hết game, mình nghĩ gần như là gần hết game rồi anh em ạ. Thì trong tập trước thì sau khi chúng ta khám phá sự thật, chúng ta đã khám phá một số thông tin về Gaia, một cỗ máy AI đã mang sự sống cho thế giới hiện tại bây giờ. Đấy, nhưng mà chúng ta đã biết được một thông tin rằng là trong cái cỗ máy AI của Gaia đấy có một cỗ máy, có một cỗ máy, có một cái trí thông minh nhân tạo được gọi là có chức năng là để gọi là undo lại ấy, những cái gọi là những cái công việc mà Gaia làm, gọi là gặp sai lầm. Thì khi mà Gaia gặp sai lầm thì Hades, cái cỗ máy nó tên là Hades. Đấy, cái cỗ máy nó tên là Hades, nó sẽ có tác dụng là để mà xóa sổ đi tất cả những cái xóa sổ đi tất cả những cái sự sống trên đất về làm lại từ đầu. Nhưng mà vì một sự cố nào đó mà Hades đã có ý thức, nó tự phản bội lại Gaia, và đó hiện tại nó đang độc chiếm Gaia. Nó đang gọi độc chiếm Gaia và làm việc với đội quân Shadow Katya để chiếm vùng lãnh thổ và tận diệt thế giới. Đấy, thì chúng ta đã hiện tại này, trong tập trước, trong tập sau 4 tiếng mình chơi thì mình cũng đã tìm được cái thông tin như thế. Và chúng ta cũng biết một số thông tin, chúng ta cũng biết một số thông tin về thân phận thật của Aloy, và và cũng nhiều khả năng là Aloy thực sự là không có mẹ và cũng không có cha. Có thể Aloy được sinh ra trong điều kiện trong của một nhân tạo Gaia, hoặc là của Elizabeth Sobet ấy, có cái gen DNA của Sobet. Bởi vì nếu mà nó trùng đến 99% thì chắc chắn là không thể nào, mà chắc chắn là chỉ sinh ra là nhân tạo thôi, không thể nào mà sinh ra cách gọi là tự nhiên giống như nhiều người ấy. Đấy, khá cao như vậy. Nhưng mà về câu chuyện nó là như thế, câu chuyện nó đúng là như vậy ạ. Ồ, 5 skill rồi. Cái này căng nhỉ. Cái này trước đi, xong mình lên này. Rồi, ok, bây giờ mình sẽ quay về. Ok, bây giờ là chúng ta phải quay trở về Nora, bởi vì là Nora hiện tại đang bị đe dọa. Cái nhóm Shadow Katya đang đến gần. Mình biết là Shadow Katya, bởi vì là mình biết là Shadow mẹ cái con này khó chơi vãi trưởng.
I need this.
Ok, bây giờ nó nâng cấp cái override rồi. Còn override đấy luôn. Bây giờ có thể bị mất thể bớt lại luôn. Mình nghĩ là cũng gần như là hết game rồi anh em ạ. Mình chơi, tính ra là mình đã chơi được khoảng hơn 2 tiếng rồi, cũng gần như 8-9 tiếng rồi gì. Không đến nốt 12 tiếng rồi mà mình chơi có phải bao gồm cái đầy nhiều phụ nữa nên nó lâu. đây.
Find help.
Easy now.
Hackard.
Not if I have anything to...
Không ai đi mẹ rồi. Ô, mẹ đéo hiểu. Cứu gì đây? Quest. Con này là của 28 ạ, lắm này. Ui, xa thế. Cái nhiệm vụ này nó ở mãi chỗ kia ấy, cho nên làm nhiệm vụ đấy em nhỉ? Là tí mình có cách gì về. Đây, còn lại nhiệm vụ mình làm. Đúng rồi. Mẹ mấy nhiều đồ quá. Đây đúng không? Trong đây xem có nhiều phụ nào không nào? Cái nhiệm vụ này, cái nhiệm vụ phụ của
Gonna need this.
ủa? Nó lồng thế. Mời anh ơi. Con đấy không? Con đấy còn gì nữa? Con đấy. Chạy thôi. Lặn cái này chưa đéo thế. Ai à? Ê, con này nó nhanh thế. Mẹ là chưa. chơi đéo đi. Nó bẩn đấy. Đó này. Đây xem mẹ khó thật, nhưng mà ít ra thì đồ mình nó mạnh ấy, nên là nó cũng không gây nhiều đam. Rồi, rồi. Sao cái đồ mình nó mạnh quá rồi. Xong này nó
I can always use these.
nhận này có băng rất dễ thật. Dễ bao nhiêu luôn.
Perhaps Duran was right.
Rồi xong rồi đấy.
By the radiant sun, I can't believe it.
Sao không phải bao nhiêu quân độ chết ở đây rồi mà.
I thought that evil rock chewer would grind you up. After that miracle, all we can do is wait. Vanasha will be here soon, along with a boat that'll take the royals across the lake.
Ok, chắc cứ đợi thôi. Đấy chắc là lúc này là lúc đưa đây.
Ah, little huntress.
đô nhé,
Glad
mẹ
you
6 múi
accepted my
luôn.
invitation to play bodyguard. Where are your manhood, Eve? It looks like something chewed you up and spat you out.
That's pretty much exactly what happened.
Thật
The
sự
way is
rồi, chuyện đấy
clear.
xảy ra đấy.
Can we go?
I like how you always cut to the chase. In this case, literally. It won't be long before you're followed. Don't be afraid, Your Radiance. We've got excellent protection.
Cậu là còn bé, chắc là giờ di cư đi ra khác thôi. Hoặc là ra chỗ, chắc là ra chỗ Meridian. Đây chắc là ấy rồi. Là có nhiệm vụ này phải cứu. Ồ, kia đấy là, ông như nó biết à?
Oh dear. Here come the Shadow Carter, and they're very angry with me.
I'll hold them off.
Very noble of you, but when I start a fuss, I like to finish it. Not that your assistant isn't welcome. Huadiv, get Idaman and his mother to the shore. Carefully. So it comes to this. I must say, after 2 years under the heel of these zealots, I'm ready to extract a little blood.
À, kiểu kinh nhỉ, cũng kiểu kiểu mạnh mẽ như mình ấy, mẹ cái bà đấy cũng kiểu mạnh mẽ như mình anh em ạ. Mạnh mẽ như Aloy ấy. Thích đánh nhau mà. Lấy
Some traps would be nice.
trap thì nhiều lắm, yên tâm.
Just a matter of time.
Đấy. Lửa nha, bắt các kiểu luôn. Chắc có đông như sao ấy.
Saving these for the trail.
Take cover up there, behind that rock. Here they are. Let's make it quick, shall we?
Đây này.
Me?
Ra đây em. Bẫy kìa em. Đơn giản đấy.
Well, that was entertaining, but I suspect we're not done.
Tất nhiên rồi, chưa xong rồi.
More of the bastards. Get ready.
Robot à? Mẹ, bọn Watcher đến này.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
This doesn't look good.
Kia nó đi lòng vòng kìa. Vòng con này đi.
I can get on this.
Thế thôi.
I thought they'd go on forever.
Well, now, seems I worked up a bit of a sweat.
Rồi, đã phải clip. Đã thấy mình phí cái bẫy vậy. Cứ tưởng dùng con dơ đông cơ.
I don't want to jinx it, but we might be in the clear. A bit late, aren't we, gentlemen?
Sorry, ma'am. The boat's waiting.
Ô,
Damn,
Ôi giời
I spoke
ơi.
too soon.
This one's mine. Get to the boat.
You know, this time I think I might be out of my league. If anything happens to her, I will be very cross.
We're not going anywhere.
thôi. Ủa, cái to thế?
That wasn't a warning.
Gì vậy? À. Ui, đi. Cái con chó nó thâu thế. Ui, cái bẫy mình đi hết rồi. Không hiểu game. nó cho. Ủa mấy con này là con chính là con mình ấy đấy. Chó thằng nào cho nó mạnh thế. Kìa, ăn đi. Sơ sắt, cho hóa chất. nó đã khó. Nó ngay từ đoạn đầu mà nó ngay từ đầu mà nó đánh con dạng thường là khó rồi, đánh con cái dạng này nữa nó khó hơn. Ok, có thêm chống đạn này. Mình nghĩ là mình sẽ phải đi xem một số cái.
Need that?
Khó đánh mà, nó thật là rất khó đánh luôn, chết mấy lần rồi đó. Đấy, bắt đầu dùng băng để mà ức chế nó, có thể đánh được luôn. Hết luôn cả máu rồi. Rồi đi đâu?
Never know when I might.
Not exactly a royal barge, is it? Oh well, defectors can't be choosers. Let's get aboard, shall we?
Nào đây rồi.
You've done a good thing. Maybe even ended a war.
Maybe, but my war just keeps going.
Binh mà, sinh ra đã là chiến binh rồi. Đấy, ra đến đấy đấy, đến Meridian nữa, cắt ra.
Edaman, my brother, welcome home. You have nothing to fear. You are now under the protection of the Sundom. My protection. As is your mother, She will not be harmed. You have my word. Law of the sun. Aloy, it seems I see your influence everywhere. You've done so much for the Sundom, and it will always be appreciated. You have my thanks. May you walk in the light.
Chào đón mà.
Appalling. I spent 2 years in the Forbidden West setting this up, and the redhead gets all the credit?
I'm still getting paid, right?
You'll be lucky if I let you live. I couldn't have done this without you. When we meet again, I'll give you a proper thanks. I promise.
Rồi xong rồi. Xong rồi complete rồi.
Don't pass up these goods.
Xem nào hôm nay bây giờ mình nhiều tiền quá mình không biết mua cái gì. Bộ này bây giờ mình cảm giác là không còn gì nữa, không còn gì để mà nâng nữa. Thế là thôi bỏ đi. Bây giờ mình chỉ cần nâng cái đồn cơ rồi đúng không? Đồ bây giờ nó kinh quá rồi. Bán đi thôi. Giờ tiền nhiều quá không biết để làm gì. Rồi một hàng ấy đấy.
I've got all the best goods here.
Bây giờ báo món mình là bá mẹ rồi. Mình chỗ này có đây, chỗ này có rất thật này. Thật tự dùng. Nhưng mà 32 luôn đúng khớp vào mình luôn. Đây có chỗ mà rồi. Mình nghĩ bây giờ mình sẽ phải đến cái chỗ nhiệm vụ thì mình đến chỗ cái kia. Đây, cái map này là ở đâu? Ồ, gần đây luôn này. Ngon. Ok, mình sẽ đi vào đây. Ok. Ok, mình sẽ vào đấy. Xem. Theo thôi. Dù vậy cũng nhiều expensive phí ấy. Cái này thì là gần nhiệm vụ mà, nghĩ là nhiệm vụ phụ ấy đã. Rồi. này đúng không? Đúng rồi, nhiệm vụ đây. Để vào cell, khu này thường là chỗ tòa tháp dẫn bắt sóng rồi đấy.
Might need that.
Sao là cell?
I'll find a use for you.
Chắc phải đến đây đâu.
I wonder what's down here.
Cái gì? The fuck?
I probably needed a wash. This isn't a cave. It's a room.
Ồ, lại sao trong gu này?
Armor. From the age of the old ones. But how do I get to it?
Cái này có cái armor ở đấy. Nhìn không nghĩ được men.
Red light. I'm not getting in.
Rồi, bạn là phải đấu rồi.
I think the old ones use numbers like a holographic interface.
Ôi mẹ, 12, 15, 18, 21 rồi đấy.
These devices are missing power cells. I'll have to find power cells to get these to work.
Yeah, sure.
There. Fits. I just need to slot in one more.
Cái này là trở lại thôi, nhưng mà cái này đấy nó lại ấy cơ. Để tìm một cái power cell nữa. Ở đâu nhỉ? Vào đây không? Vào đây. Con này nó có đèn canh tối vậy. Gather power cell, bây giờ mình làm nào để gather được nó chưa tìm thấy luôn. Bây giờ mình cứ kẹt ở đây này. Có cái gì không? À, để mình lấy. Đó, đây rồi. giờ cái này nó bị hỏng hết rồi. Sao đấy? 12151821. Ba số ấy, nhớ nhau. Thế nào nhỉ? Nó có cái điều nào sau này chặn nói. Hay là mình lấy cái gì đó nhỉ? Lạ thế nhỉ? Để mình check này. Cái gì nhỉ? Gather power share horizon. Có nghĩa mình phải gather power cell rồi. Mình phải tìm ở bên ngoài cơ, mình không tìm bên trong này được rồi. Thôi mình nghĩ là không thể vào đâu. Chưa không vào được. Thôi mình nghĩ là phải ra ngoài thôi, chưa vào đâu anh em ạ, bởi vì mình chưa có đủ bao xe để vào ấy. Có một cái mình lắp một cái rồi. Lên đây phía sau này. Còn cái gì là những chính đi anh em, chính thôi. Bây giờ chính cái đã.
That smell. Trees on fire. The embrace.
Cô này
Watch
tàn
towers
nát rồi.
dying, but the sentinels had time to warn the tribe.
Chỗ này còn mưa này là biết rồi, có đâu vấn đề rồi. Để cái ngựa này. ngựa đâu nhỉ? Fighter. Không ngựa luôn. Mấy cái ngựa đâu hết rồi? Thế nào? Mà tờ bay mà tờ ride cũng bị ấy. Không có ngựa là gì? Ủa là cầu tàn quá, nó ngựa chết rồi. Ủa sao này? Nora này.
Seeker, you've returned.
Where is everyone?
They fell back. Took shelter inside the sacred mountain. But the faithless and their demons pursued.
Can I help you?
No, Seeker.
Đẹp. Đi rồi,
I am
anh ấy rất giận tự tật rồi.
Broken. It won't be long now.
Thôi anh ở lại cố gắng giữ mạng để anh Giang thử hết chúng nó.
She wasn't one to give up now. Well, she didn't sell her life cheaply. In the end, I guess that's all any of us can
Chỗ
do.
này tan hoang. Ô, con tô kìa. Cục mạnh. Con tô ở đấy.
The gates couldn't hold. This is Hades' future. Metal. Ash.
Ồ, tán hoang luôn ạ. À. Gì đấy? Tân binh cơ à? Đúng rồi, có đôi cơ thật. Mẹ. Chỉ con dầm này biết là nó rồi. Ai đâu.
It's devastated.
Tán hoang, cấp cô.
This is my entire world. It can be destroyed in hours. Burns on. This. looking for me.
Xà phết đấy. Phải nói là
Got one.
không dây.
Beware of her.
Đây em. Cái này không nhìn mình luôn. Ảo mà. Nora chết. Man.
Another battle. Another defeat. The eclipse smashed through.
Quá cool rồi. Đấy. Sao chiến vậy? sao không đánh được. Ok, thì mình modify nó lại. Trên này à? Ui ôi, mẹ con tao nó cho đấy. Mẹ nó cày. Mẹ con này là con chó đây rồi. Kẹp mẹ đây rồi. Mẹ.
Eclipse. It's a corrupted Thunderjaw, all right. The survivors must be holed up in the mountain. If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried. And I'll never reach the hatch.
That's right! Bring down the mountain! You dug your own graves, Nora! You'll be buried in there!
Graves, to Aloy's side, now!
For Aloy!
For
Laura and Sona, they're still alive.
Destroy it!
May the goddess remember! The corrupt corruption will not take hold! Faithless Satan, you will die! Back to the tainted earth, demon! We did it!
Finish them!
We did it! Aloy did it! We only helped. I thought we would die.
Đây này, stop. Mày có quả súng này nó bắn. Đấy, súng heavy mà.
Scrabbling a bit.
Aloy, your deeds reenact the old stories. Another metal devil struck down upon the slopes. If you hadn't returned, the tribe would have been lost.
Stocking up.
You saved the tribe. Did what no brave or war chief could do.
I'm glad to see you're all right, Varl. You are all right.
Since the proving. So much death. Is the killing over?
For now, but this was just one battle, Varl. There are more to come.
I see. So long as we have you to fight with us, I suppose we'll make do.
Tell me about the attack. What happened?
They struck from the east. Our sentinels saw the killers coming. Said that beside them marched Deathbringers and Corruptors and other machines, driven mad. We took ground, met them with clouds of arrows. Some fell, but they kept coming. Finally, we withdrew to the gates of the Embrace to make our stand. But they were too much for us. Those who survived fell back to the mountain.
So the survivors took shelter in the mountain? By law, only matriarchs are allowed inside.
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo. Ordered the tribe into the mountain for safety. Lansra, well, she didn't agree. But I don't think anyone heard her over all the screams and shouting.
Tirsa's decisions saved lives. Good for her. Common sense isn't always so common around here. How many survived the attack?
Nearly all the matriarchs, and many families, goddess be praised. But braves, just a few, and most of them are wounded.
Why?
Never before has an enemy stabbed the heart of our people like this. Even the Karja, in all their red raids, never broke through to the Embrace.
Well, this enemy may have broken through, but they never got back out. We made sure of that. I need to go inside the mountain.
And the matriarchs will be eager to see you.
I'm sure, but I didn't come here for them.
Then, what for?
You will see.
Rồi. Giờ mình nghĩ bây giờ vào đây mình xem cái giờ vào là cái khu cái cánh cổng mà cái đầu game chúng ta đang gặp đấy. Xong rồi.
Felt the snow coming.
Ôi. Từ từ vào đây xem có cái ấy không. có không nhỉ? Rồi, chỗ này có con ở đây. Đây rồi, power cell rồi đấy.
Another power cell. This should help me get to that ancient armor.
Đó. Tìm rồi anh em ạ. Và tí làm xong nhiệm vụ này đã rồi mình sẽ vào. Đây, cái khu ở đây.
Aloy! Oh, you've returned.
Teb? Goddess remember my family at the same time as me.
Aloy, you've come back. So, you have finally returned.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege.
How was this done? By the will of All Mother. Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this.
Rồi, bây giờ không tin
Because
à?
of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her.
Lansra, it's over. It's time to step aside. I'm not gonna hurt you. If there's anything I've learned since the proving, it's that there are bigger evils in this world than you. Finally.
Rồi, bắt đầu
Hold
dạng
for
đấy.
identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sohan. You are clear to proceed.
Thì bình thường, đây là nói bây giờ tìm cái thân phận của mình thôi. Bây giờ bắt đầu tìm thân phận, chính thân phận của mình đấy. Để xem là mình đã sinh ra như thế nào, sinh ra từ đâu.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped.
Bắt đầu tiếp tục vào vòng tiếp. Kinh nhá.
So this is Aletheia. This
Đây là khu Aletheia, là
is
cái
where I
khu
was
mà
born.
kiểu là sinh,
Where you were made.
kiểu là một nơi mà sinh ra là con người, chính là nơi mà sinh ra con người đấy. Kinh nhỉ. Khu là khu ở nơi
So these are
sinh.
artificial wombs.
Như vậy nhân tạo à?
Mothers of a new generation hundreds of years ago.
So this was it.
Where you were born.
But why?
Ôi, đúng rồi, khu này là khu này chính là khu về là vừa sinh ra con người nhân tạo và vừa nuôi dưỡng con người trong này luôn. Đấy, bây giờ sao chúng ta có thể chúng ta có thể thấy mấy cái bức vẽ trên này này. Chứng tỏ là nó hoạt động đấy.
These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things, the multi-servitors.
Ủa, khu đồ chơi này.
They took care of them.
There was no one else.
Khu này chính ra là những người sinh ở đây thì cũng đã có tri thức và bọn nó có cái đồ chơi này chứ, đúng không?
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother!
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time.
Ôi, tôi điên loạn rồi. Quá trời lịt. Gì trời. Một con chắc không chịu. Kindergarten, nhà trẻ.
So this is where they lived. It's a mess. Everything's broken or painted on. How long did they live here?
I have no choice but to release you.
Đây là khi mà lớn đây.
Why? There is no food here anymore.
But there's food out there?
We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go!
I don't know.
Mother, can we come back if we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now and take care of each other.
What will happen to you?
I will stay here and sleep and remember all of you.
What will happen to us?
You will be brave and you will learn.
Sao mà lập tộc có tên là Brave hả? Khu này cũng là khu vui chơi đây.
Children, let's run and jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then. Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run and jump and go off steam.
Để con máy chỉ đã tạo nó huấn luyện không? Không biết gì đâu, nó chỉ là vô tri vô giác. Thực ra là cái đã tạo được dấu thông minh mức độ nào nữa thì nó vẫn có thể là một cái máy. Gì đây? Vãi, nó nhìn nó vẽ này.
Someday. That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected.
Ôi.
Physical aggression is not permitted.
Gì vậy?
Except yours. Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
Đây là cái
They were trapped here. Their whole lives.
đây là cái bộ cái con
Plain view of luxurious space.
What went wrong? Why couldn't they access the other areas?
Unknown. But you won't have that problem.
Đây này, cái con bộ máy này.
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
You wanted to open for them. Of course they hated it.
Ôi, nhìn nó bức vẽ này. Rõ thế.
For identiscan.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed. Welcome to the Lyceum, a place of learning.
Learning à?
So, what was this place exactly?
Đéo gì đây?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
Why not?
Hello, child. My name is Samina.
Đây, con hay Apollo
Today
đây.
is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Hollow offline.
You were right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge. What we might have achieved had we not been denied it.
Maybe there's a way to fix it. But it's not why I came here.
Of course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
I will.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline. Priority for Dr. Sobek. Please get message with focus.
That sounds important.
Đây, những cái nguyên tố đây, những cái trí tuệ đây, Gaia đây.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin.
Đấy,
Its immediate
nó
effect was to
chính là
transform my
Nemesis anh em,
subordinate
chưa
functions
Nemesis đấy,
into
con này nó
unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature. Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades.
Có nghĩa là tự nổ à? Tự hủy à?
Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well.
Right?
While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping. The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated.
Có nghĩa là chỉ có một cách để
Hades
mà
must be destroyed.
có chỉ một cách để mà có thể hủy thằng Hades và dùng
I
Master
only wish
Override.
that I could hear your voice again.
Có thể biết thân phận rồi. Đây mình chính là ấy rồi. Còn bất thường hơn, còn phi thường hơn cả mình nghĩ luôn.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person.
Tôi chỉ là
I'm
một
an
cái
instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
biết rồi.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
Đây là mình biết cuối cùng chúng ta biết thân phận của Aloy rồi. Rồi, bây giờ mình sẽ đến chỗ Gaia Prime.
This is going to be interesting.
Rồi thì vào đây không có gì cả. Không có gì. Cái này mình chưa vào rồi. Rồi, ai không phải gói phục vô đây?
Aloy, forgive. Forgive! The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it.
Không phải làm đâu.
Try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! Up! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
Dậy đi, không cần thiết phải làm
First
thế
you
đâu.
shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be.
Đi thôi.
Nora! Make way for Aloy! That she may forge the path for others to follow.
Mình nghĩ là sau đó là mình sẽ phải ra cho Meridian thôi. Ủa, sao lại đứng đây?
The killers did that first.
Aloy, how kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart. There can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
It's really not that simple, Tirsa. But I guess it's close enough.
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
Thank you. Tirsa, I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast. He never told me. Said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh. Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
Tự làm outcast cơ.
What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's Vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Ross was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter? What was her name?
Alana. She was just 6 years old.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a Brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed?
Rost was one of the Braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border. Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them.
Oh.
And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
But Rost did return.
Yes. A full year later, and terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious, in agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very outlanders that Rost pursued.
Oh, có nghĩa là...
So Rost never finished his mission.
To the contrary, he killed all 12.
Kinh đấy.
Tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru land, further even, into the Forbidden West. The last he killed nearly got the best of him. Wounded, he stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him, leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Why couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a death seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast.
Yes. We offered to do so on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you, and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All-Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl? Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift and never a burden.
Cũng như là một món quà.
All right, Tirsa, that's quite a story. The Nora have suffered terrible losses, Tirsa. What's to become of them now?
That will be for the goddess to decide. Only she knows the future. For the moment, my sister matriarchs and I will see to the wounded. And as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will declare seekers. I think for the time being, we should remain here in the mountain, close to the goddess.
That might be best. If nothing else, it's a defensible position.
Okay, thế thôi rồi.
It's time for me to move on. I thank you for doing what you could to help me through the years, and for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more, but I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh. Thank you, Aloy.
Hay vậy.
I will pray for you.
Okay. I guess it can't hurt.
corruption loose in the world, but it will be cleansed. The anointed will see to that.
Anointed. I misread the signs. Forgive!
I told you, Lansra, I'm not your anointed.
I will lead a war party to Meridian. You have my word.
Aloy, how did you do that?
Shush her, Nora. She's the anointed.
Aloy. I don't know what to say.
Say that you'll see me at Meridian.
Of course. That much is simple. But the rest...
Complicated. I know. But maybe if I took you into the heart of the mountain...
No. At least, not yet. I don't know. Please don't think less of me, Aloy. But the goddess chose you to see that. Not me.
Right.
Cái này rồi. Okay.
I'll be on my way then.
I always knew you weren't like other Nora.
Neither are you, Varl.
Sau này vào hợp tác
Maybe if we survive all this, I can show you what I've learned.
phiên bản phổ biến West.
What I'm learning.
Mình rất mong là phiên bản phổ biến West có thể cái lên PC.
See you in Meridian.
Luôn đấy. Mình rất thích, mình đang rất mong là phiên bản nó lên PC để có thể chơi. Không biết khi nào. Hiện tại thì Sony mới chỉ ra phiên bản Spider-Man thôi. Không biết là sắp tới là sẽ có game nào nữa.
She went into All Mother Mountain and was anointed by the goddess herself.
Ra ngoài đi. Nhạc hay nhỉ? Không hiểu sao nhạc hay thế anh em.
Getting soaked from melted snow.
Rồi để mình vào cái skill crafty. Đây, strong strike. Okay. Nếu có nào ngon rồi. Đây, ngon mấy cái rune này là ngon rồi. Ok, bây giờ mình sẽ quay lại cái chỗ chúng ta làm cái nhiệm vụ như mình quét này anh em ạ. This is memory. Quay lại cái chỗ này đi. này thay bộ quần áo mới cho nó có các bọt nhỉ. Thay quần áo mới đi. Rồi phê lại. Sao mình cảm thấy cái bộ này nó khác cái bộ này nhỉ? Khác mà kệ. Rồi, xem quay lại cái kia. Thay đổi tí cho nó hấp bọt.
Can't be too prepared.
Giờ là giải đố mà là khó này. Vào đây.
It's two. It's some kind of code. Maybe there's a clue nearby. I think the old ones use numbers like this to indicate time.
12 giờ. 12 giờ 15 giờ. 12 giờ 15 giờ 17 giờ. Ok.
Maybe there's some more information nearby. Something that will tell me how this works. Looks like each dial has 4 positions. Maybe if I get each dial in the right position. Did it. Now to check the door. Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps.
Gì đấy? Tôi nhìn bộ con giáp này trông nhìn giống kiểu Star Wars nhỉ? Hay là giống kiểu Dead Space?
Just need to install these power cells. That should do it.
Cái gì nữa đây? Lại nữa hả?
These numbers. They must be related to segments of a circle.
Lại góc à? Này mình lại tìm thêm cái power cell rồi. Mẹ lại bắt mình phải tìm rồi. Game. Suốt đời đi tìm power cell. Rồi thôi. Tính sau đi các bạn. Và lại đây. ra đi. Cho nên ta có tập zone chơi tí nhỉ? Hay là thôi, người ta cứ mình nghĩ là cứ ấy đây.
It's okay. Don't kick.
Rồi, cái này nhiệm vụ chính đi anh em. Chính thôi, cứ chính là fan.
And now...
Burn in hell. Tôi đéo chưa con đấy nhé, cái chỗ đấy. Sát được lên.
Don't rally. We're scrapped.
Hết. Đeo. Đây gọi là chúng ta lấy cái Master Pride đấy.
way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new? Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
Sure. Con này cũng mặc dù không corrupt nhưng mà nó cũng cái gì?
Now they're hunting me.
Cái đéo gì vậy? Bóng sáng à? Đây à? Bắn mình à? Ôi, đau thế. Cày que con chó nha, đây là bố mày đấy. Leo lại đây à? Ôi sao mẹ cảm thấy mình cảm thấy mình override, override được không? Không đéo override được. Override tốt quá luôn đấy, override bây giờ mình lợi nữa rồi mình override.
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
chết ngay. Mấy bọn này hay bị dính chat mà.
Keep that for later. No room.
Parker nó khó nhìn mình khó chịu lắm. Đây.
Leave it, Keith.
Đi đây. Nghe lạnh thế.
Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to your grave.
It's heavy. What's going on?
Kia. Xem là cái Ravager rồi. Rat O nó đồ như mình tên rồi. Nếu được tên được phải tên được rồi.
Let's get this over with.
Gì cả. Rồi, mình rồi. Đau vẫn trưởng. Đây.
This'll help.
Đây kìa. Thế báo chứa các kiểu. Không có gì đâu. Đó. Gì đó. Ôi trời ơi. Đấy gì vậy?
I can still get the upper hand. Guessing that I'm almost there.
Tắt bang à?
forgot, guys.
Rồi để xem mình có thể thoát được cái này hoặc không. Có đi, nhầm rồi. Hiểu.
I'll tuck that away. Brew that up later.
Thoát được. Cái bộ này, cái bộ là vậy. Đây khu này. Yep.
Guy's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
Đến đây rồi. Đã từng đến đây.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Don't look down. Don't look down. This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years, and we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
Ok, thế bây giờ mình vào chưa?
Time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are...
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice?
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else.
Guess that's my way across. It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well...
Don't answer. Glad that's over. Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Không vào đường này rồi. Rồi đi lên thì sao?
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and meadow.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders and lottery winners and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying.
Elizabeth's room. I know it.
Còn có Elizabeth đây.
She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us... Seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Elizabeth.
Cái gì đấy?
What is this?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap.
Ủa?
Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we sent someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think... Oh no.
Đấy à?
Okay, everyone. I repaired the seal.
À, cái bộ giáp của lên Sobek ấy chứ.
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm not good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home.
Bye.
Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were... beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
You think she was better because she was smart. Because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself. For others. For everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your... loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all you...
Hell, Liz.
Yeah.
I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Unson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not tablet, Les. It's poison.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Ra đây nói.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make it better. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
Cái gì vậy? Ồ. Thế nào? Sao nhiều người chết vậy? Tự sát à? Ôi, toàn chết cái kiểu dáng kiểu ngắn thỏ ấy. Che họng kìa.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, Please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. And what I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who'll come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am.
Cái clip đằng sau Apollo nó bị phá hủy rồi.
Innocence. Innocents have to die.
Nó giải phóng à?
Emergency alert. Getting atmosphere.
Ôi, đây là biết rồi.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated. Turned to dust. Scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we are living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
Là kinh khủng ghê. Đây là Master Override rồi.
The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Try
not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
Cái đó đấy. Cái này đây à? Chắc là cái này đây. Gì cơ? Đây, đây rồi. Xong rồi, từ con Master Override rồi anh em ạ.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now, why would that be?
The spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus. Recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What? Spire?
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location. The surrounding geography. Who controlled the land.
Cái Spire đó chính là cái tòa nhà đấy. Tòa nhà mà sản xuất bởi Gaia đấy.
Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence. Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along.
Oh.
I was merely trespassing.
Rồi bây giờ chắc là mình sẽ phải gắn cái Master Override vào đây rồi. Rồi. Vào cái lens này. Cắm vào thôi. Đấy.
That the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
Thôi, từ từ để mình rửa cho cái đi.
Task is complete. Yes. The Focus Network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait.
Ok. Rồi là mình chắc là mình sẽ phải về cái chỗ này. Mình save game. Còn Mỹ mà chúng ta trên đây thôi. Cũng 13 tiếng rồi. Mình nghĩ là trong tập sau thì chúng ta sẽ cùng nhau cùng với quân Nora, cùng với quân của Meridian, Katja sẽ chiến đấu với đội quân của Eclipse, bởi vì chúng nó đã bắt đầu sẵn sàng để tấn công rồi.
Incoming Lancehorn!
Đấy, thấy không? Thôi, cảm ơn bạn đã rồi. Bye.